Hi there. So, I want to ask you something. Were you raised Catholic? If you have, then you most likely will resonate with this personal story that I am about to share with you. For my whole life, I had this feeling that I was being punished just by existing in this planet, this forbidden place. And doing a lot of the work recently, something came to my awareness and was about this imprint of guilt from the Catholic Church. So the memory that came about was when I was 4 or 5 years old, and I was taken to church, maybe the first time, by my grandmother. And the priest at some point in the mass was saying in Latin, mea culpa, for mea maxima culpa, which means for my sins, for my most grievous sins. And at that time in mass, maybe you've been there, everybody says that out loud, repeating what the priest is saying, and they do a gesture with the hand. They grab their right hand and they tap their heart 3 times while saying that. So as I was a child, my grandmother grabbed my little hand and directed to my chest, so I would say it and do it to my own chest at that age. So what I realized is that it was just not just a subconscious imprint. It was also a somatic imprint. That repetitive movement into my heart make it that it will anchor into my cellular memory that I was a sinner just by being born. And so that memory just came out recently, and it was a great opportunity for healing for me to release that programming and release that guilt and return to my original innocence. And so I did reprogram my cellular memory to know the truth of who I am, and to know that the God is within my own temple, within my own body, and replace it with the knowingness of the truth. Be still and know that I am God. So that's what I replaced it in my heart. And there's still, it's a practice, a daily practice, to retrain my inner child to remember the truth. It's like nurturing the inner child and showing her a new way of being and behaving, showing her what true love is. So it's a commitment to myself, to retrain myself, to retrain my inner child, to retrain my thinking and my feeling. So it is an everyday process, practice, and it's discipline, and it's love to myself. So I just wanted to share this with you because I have witnessed a lot of my clients that have been raised Catholic having the same issue of this imprint of, I call it Catholic guilt, just by being born. And it's not something that is conscious, and I wasn't conscious of it until I started to really go deep into my limited unconscious beliefs that came up. So I wanted just to talk to you, and if you feel that you're ready to let go of this limiting belief system, especially with the church, and especially that one that has come from generations, most likely the reason that you're Catholic is because it came from your grandparents and the parents of your grandparents and so on, like it was with me. So it's not only in this life, but it's also ancestral, right? So this is what I offer. and I will be honored to hold the space for you to release this imprint. So if you're ready for that, just make sure to write me to my email, drgigi369@gmail.com. I will put the email on the description of this video, and I look forward to hearing from you. Much love.